Okay, we're going to be carrying on with Veronica's journey. I'm trying to remember what happened there last time. Didn't we, Yeah, we're going to bump into Mitsurugi again, I think. If I recall. We also did a bunch of side missions, didn't I, if I remember correctly. Let's have a good match against Mitsurugi again. Fishy. Oh yeah, we teamed up with Groh as well at some point, if I recall now. It's come back to me now. Nice, I like the way Mitsurugi words things. Mitsurugi is basically like the original Rokuro, essentially.
Battle 1. Fight! I have been waiting for this battle.
Lights out!
Ready?
Lights out!
Nice counter.
Battle 2. Fight!
Lights out! Lights out!
Get it! Take! Mercy? I have none!
Prepare to die!
Ready?
Whiffed. I was way off with that.
Lights out!
Nice way to finish. Oh, it's Geralt. They've actually put an entire cutscene in for Geralt.
That how you greet folk in this world? He blocked that. Come take me on. Crap like this. Exactly why I hate portals. Come on! What the?
Oh, that's close.
This is strange sorcery. He's not bad with a sword. But I'm not the one he seems interested in.
Mystery opponent. Who are you? Sure as hell don't look like you ride with the hunt. Yet your power's clearly not human either.
That's disappointing. Sooner or later, I will face you in battle. Just you wait.
Fine. For now, let's see what you're made of.
That's an awesome cutscene. That was definitely worth going all the way through up to this point. I feel like that was low. That's like a low-key kind of fun, awesome moment in a way. I mean, I know Geralt's a guest character. Calibur has always kind of had guest characters for the longest time.
Lights out.
No chance. Interesting.
Lights out. Lights out.
Battle 2. Fight.
Lights out.
Feel lucky?
No way. Prepare to die. No. See ya. As if.
You're not all bad, gotta admit. How about this?
Lights out. Lights out. Lights out.
Just about got him, close. For once, actually made a comeback.
Your soul surges in your body.
Gerald. Hilarious.
Your soul surges in your body.
What kind of enemy is this? They're definitely randomly thrown together in the character creator.
Your soul surges in your body. surges in your body.
Getting some good level ups here. Oh, hey man. Not too bad, just playing some Calibur at the moment. Doing the adventure mode, or Libra mode as it's also known as. We've gotten to a part where we're teaming up with Grow again. Yeah, it's pretty alright. I just wish sometimes the story would pick up a little bit. It is a bit slow, to be honest, at times. Yeah, it is. I wouldn't say that. I'd say it's just a little bit, it just takes a while for for things to get going a little bit. Like, we just met Geralt, and it was really cool, and whatnot, and now we're back to trudging around with Grow for a bit at the moment. It's okay, but it's like, it's nothing too crazy. We're just going around closing astral fissures, and fighting berserkers. We're fighting this guy now, who is basically a reoccurring enemy.
Lights out.
I don't know if he's supposed to be like our rival. That's the impression I get from him.
Lights out. Lights out.
Thump him one.
Useless. Lights out.
It's pretty ballless. It is.
Lights out. Lights
Saw that coming. No, you. Oh, we eliminated him now. Okay. Okay, I guess we won't be seeing him for like a long time now. He's gone. I think that was probably our last clash with him. Against Aswell now. Oh my god, he's level 50. It's going to be a tough one.
You are too late.
Hey, they voiced him.
It cannot be. The show is over. The curtain has fallen. Actually, no. It has just risen. Now begins the main act to free humanity from fate's shackles.
I like Aswell. He's basically Arden done right, to be fair.
Soul Edge and Soul Calibur. The first key is complete. Now I need only claim the other one. But before I do, I think you've worn out your welcome here, Grow.
You hold him off for a while.
Should have had it,
When
Lizard
I've
Man.
dealt with these, I shall move in to offer support. Let us go.
A Lizard Man enemy would have been cooler than just random dude with red glowy eyes. Or even a Maleficent with the like the goblin face. So we're fighting that as well.
You missed.
Too green.
Aswell's gonna have some sort of trick up his sleeve.
Join me. Do you really believe you can win?
Win or lose, I don't care. I'm here because I despise you. That's it! The rest is in your hands.
Fool. Have you abandoned all reason?
Thought so. Oh damn, Grow actually got gotten. Oh, maybe not. That was a pretty cool cutscene. That's up there with the Geralt one.
Your soul surges in your body.
Biting time. Yeah, Typhering is still my strongest in terms of like medium damage pull. Mind you, Hides and Shadows is good, but it doesn't have a perk attached to it yet. It's also a good weapon in terms of like morality. I guess we can use it.
surges in your body.
Yeah, leveling up nicely.
Lights out! Take lights out! Lights out! Take lights out!
Battle 1. Fight! Ready? Ready? Prepare to die!
Take lights out! Lights out! Take lights out! Take lights out! Take
Battle 2. Fight!
Take lights out! Prepare to die! See ya! As if! Lights out! Lights out!
Your soul surges in your body.
Genocide! Lights out! Lights out! You're so annoying! Lights out! See ya! Do wanna die, right? We're buzzkill! Follow up! Lights out! See ya! Lights out! Lights out!
Battle 2. Fight!
Lights out! Lights out!
You look like you wanna die!
Lights out! Lights out! Lights out! Lights out! Lights out!
Time for the
Final battle.
climax!
Fight!
Lights out! Prepare to die!
Over here! I'm gonna slice you! Is this it? Seriously?
I'm not satisfied yet! Prepare to die!
Just runs up and guards me. Yeah, I hate fighting Tira.
Lights out! Lights out! Genocide!
Nah, she's cheap. I don't like fighting her. She's so difficult to go against.
Now lays here to rest.
I'm never used to her attacks. Yeah, she's cheap in my opinion. She has multiple damaging effects. It's a gimmick fight. It's not a straight up fight like in regular arcade mode.
Too green! Think so. Lights out!
I had to use a cheap Ukemi then to beat her.
Lights out! Lights out! What it? You're dead! Prepare to die! See ya! As if!
Hey now!
You got
There we go. Yeah, Tira's just cheap to fight against with that gimmick. It's like the guy that used the Astaroth moveset, and if he gets you in mid-grab, he'll do a ton of damage, because it's, you know, a stage that lets him do that. So you've got like side missions where you basically take on the characters from the cast in like gimmick fights, I'm assuming. I should continue the main story. Taki we're against next for this one. Taki can be tricky to fight against at times.
Fight to kill. I will do the same. Lights out. You're nothing.
Battle 2. Fight.
Stay down. Lights out. Die. Lights out. Lights out. To grave. Prepare to die. Handle this. You leave me no choice. Lights out. Lights out. You're open. Ready? Huh? Lights out. You have good control over your power.
That scream though.
Your soul surges in your body.
That's Sophitia. Yeah, it is.
Battle 1. Fight!
This fight is also fated.
To green.
Lights out. Lights out.
Battle 2. Fight!
Lights out. Lights out. Lights out.
Prepare to die. See ya. As if.
I won't lose.
You got it.
I won't lose.
3. Fight!
Lights out. Lights out.
Got her. Took the risk and it paid off. Yeah, pretty much. Cervantes. Could have had a cutscene for him. I mean, he is Cervantes after all. He's kind of a big deal. Back in the day, he used to be in the older games.
Battle 1. Fight!
Lights out. Lights out. Lights out. Lights out.
To green.
Battle 2. Fight!
Man, bunch of right counters that was. Damn, I wasted my edge. Just about beat him. Last battle. Not taking the bait. Wasted mine again. Oh, whiffed. Damn it. Yeah, he's hard sometimes. He'll suddenly just start turtling. Got him. Oh, I've got to end the expedition. Oh, I've probably got to do the other missions with the other characters. This was the Hidden Village clan as well. There's a lot. She's definitely not a... Is she a main character now? I can't remember. Doesn't sound like it. Pretty low level stuff here. We'll go and do Zasamel's mission. But he got 3 grand just to get to the location. Random lizard man now.
Surges in your body.
Just gotta mute a minute. enemy coming up.
Lights out. Lights out. Lights out.
Damn it. I hate Astaroth's fucking moveset. I find it hard to deal with. It's so annoying for me. It's the only moveset I hate. Terra is annoying, but like I can kind of control what she's gonna do. Or at least I can kind of see it coming. Astaroth, it's that stomp that always gets me off guard. It's like King's low kick from Tekken a little bit. Her moveset's not bad, it's just that it can be cheap if it's got a gimmick attached to it. Like the damage increase that she had for that one mission. Right, we're doing Ivy's mission next. After this one-on-one fight with another lizard man. Because why not? We have to fight more lizards. Man, we yeeted Mr. Lizard. No mission for Ivy. Is there any more that are like character specific? They all seem to be like random missions. I guess we'll carry on with Ivy's mission here. I think we have to do the character specific stuff to move the story forward for this. Also, little fun fact, Ivy is Savanta's daughter. Like the pirate dude. Ivy's kind of like the community's waifu, essentially. Oh, the original Boba Fett passed away. That's unfortunate. Oh man. First David Prowse and now Jeremy Bulloch. They'll probably do some sort of a tribute to him in Mandalorian in some way, if I had to guess. Yeah, it does suck. Original Boba Fett's now gone. I'm trying to ring her out, but I don't think you can. You can't ring out in this by the looks of it. What's the actual fight? Oh, I've got to do soul charged attacks. No wonder I'm not doing much damage.
Extend! Take lights out! Prepare to die! See ya!
Soul charge attacks I've got to do.
That's it!
I need my
No! Lights out! No! Retreat!
Make you submit. Enjoy your treat. Give it up already.
Prepare to die!
Mediocre.
Lights out! Give it up! Take! Lights out! Give it up! Give it up!
Mediocre.
Lights out!
she's so tough to fight against. I'm trying to remember how you do soul charge attacks.
Soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
I don't remember how you do them. This is soul charged attacks are effective.
Submit.
Take! Lights out! Give it up!
Where is it? Soul charge. Oh, full moon grow, slashing sword. Oh, yeah. This is not going to be fun to do. I could try and fight her as normal. I'm not going to be able to do soul charges. I'm bad at them as enough as it is.
Lights out!
Switching weapons might be my best bet, you know.
Predictable.
Lights out. Take extend. You're nothing. Give it up. Take lights out. Take.
Beg for mercy. Take this.
Take. Lights out. Lights out. You're nothing. Lights out. Lights out. You're nothing. Lights out. You worthless. Prepare to die.
Whiffed. Yeah, I don't like the soul charge attacks. They're a pain to do. Soul charging. Middle Nirvana cannon during soul charge. So how do you soul charge? That's what I want to know. Nirvana cannon, where is it? There's Heaven's cannon. Is it in special moves, maybe? Here we go, while soul charging. So do I hit Heaven's cannon? Triggers upon hitting opponent with a during a crouching guard. I'm trying to crouch game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to abandon and literally look up online how to do soul charging. I don't know how to do it. I've forgotten how you do it. Welcome back. To do soul charge, press back and free all three attack buttons at the same time. Your character should then summon up a burst of energy and push the opponent away. During the critical meter will then glow to signal they're in soul charge mode. And I guarantee you Mitsurugi's one is going to be like not a fun time. Back on all three attack buttons, and then apparently you'll charge or something, and then you can do a charge attack or something like that. It just sounds like a ball ache. Like, it just sounds like such a gimmick.
Battle 1. Fight.
And I'm trying to do it, and it's not working for me.
Be gone.
That all? Give it up.
Do I even have a control where all three buttons are being pressed? A, B, K. I guess L1 and circle then, I guess.
Come on now.
That
Be gone.
I don't even know if that's the attack, because there's no state telling me if I'm doing it. No, that's not it.
Challenge you. Come here.
I just want to hit her with one of the attacks so I can figure out if I'm going to hit her or not. Sick of whiffing too. No, that's not it either. I don't get it. I'm trying to do it. It says hold back. This is lame. I hate this mechanic so freaking much. That's critical edging. I know what critical edge is. The critical meter will glow. Oh, you gotta have charge for it. Well, obviously you gotta have charge, but like, okay, that'll make sense now. Has it gotta be max to do it?
Submit. See?
I've got it now. You literally have to charge up. Okay, I've got it now. I wouldn't know because I haven't been doing it. Like, I don't soul charge. The game's not really giving me much of an opportunity to use it. That's the worst part about it. So I've got to charge up meter and play defensively. That's going to be hard against Ivy. This is such a gimmick. You know something? I'd be better off getting the weapon that gives me some of my health back. Not gonna lie. I'd be better off with the weapon that gives me health when I'm damaging her. Because at the moment I can't do shit. I'm just gonna lose health every time. Health recovery every 20 seconds, reversal edge follow. That's not bad, but I don't do many reversal edges. Soul gauge increase 35%. That'd be pretty useful to use. XP and health increase. Yeah, I'll try the soul gauge increaser. Let's see if that works out. This is such a gimmicky fight. It really is. couldn't just have the player fight it out right now. You got to do this dumb mechanic that you'll probably use like occasionally. No one plays defensively enough to activate it 9 times out of 10. Yeah, you have to have full charge. That attack is so irritating. I'll cheese her if I have to. What a lame fight this is. She's not even a boss. They've just thrown in a random fight with a gimmick attached to it. It's not like there's a giant cutscene and you have to fight her and it's a big challenge. This is Namco being typical with their gimmicks. And the fact is I can't fucking deal with her distance stuff half the time. I'm gonna lose anyway, because it's probably gonna cheat me now. Mash. Okay, we both hit each other. I just cheesed that. That was not fun. I've had fun with this mode so far, but that by far was the worst. Because it had a gimmick attached, and it was not a fun gimmick. Let's ask her about her outfit, why not? It's not that Ivy's that hard to fight against either. Like, I struggle more against Astaroth than I do against Ivy. It's just that I struggle against her if there's a gimmick attached to her fight. Which there was.
Your soul surges in your body.
Right, can we do the next mission? No, I can't. How come? Is there another mission I've got to do that's character based? I don't see don't see anything else to do, per se. At least now I know how to soul charge, but like... yeah, it's a pain in the ass to do it. Hold on, is that another mission that I've got to do? The Sorcerer. It's got a book attached to it, so I'm assuming it's important. Your opponent's hit to knock you back further. Oh, it's just a... it's one of these fights. I've noticed the game's having more gimmicky matches now since getting to a certain level.
Too easy.
Lights out. Lights out.
What? Impossible.
Lights out.
So I couldn't tell if them tonfas were bladed or not. The idea of bladed tonfas is really cool, actually.
Your soul surges in your body.
Damascus blade, we got a better sword. It's also an evil affinity weapon, so we'll probably have a better attack bonus. Generic lizard man. Hopefully there's no gimmick attached to this one. Hopefully. Oh, it's just the defense thing again. We've done this before.
Lights out. Take. Top. Lights out. Take. Lights out. Take. Lights out. You got nerd. Ready?
There we go. Yeah, there's no doubt about that I've been salty in this episode. Mainly for the right reasons, though. Because, you know, that fight against Ivy and Tira having the extra damage gimmick was not nice either. I couldn't really deal with it. Yeah, that's slightly stronger than what we currently have. It doesn't have much of a gimmick attached to it, though, because I've not applied one yet. What side missions are those? The Fading Light.
Stands in your way.
The opponent's high attacks do more damage, defeat them there. Shouldn't be too bad. Do I write with regular pencil or mechanical? I usually use regular pencil. I find that mechanical pencils snap pretty easily. I usually write with pen, to be fair. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I told you. If you get a notebook and write all your passwords out, you'll be fine, really. You can get software that randomizes your passwords, but if you just keep up to date and refresh your passwords every so often by resetting them here and there, and then just noting them down in your notebook, you should be fine. Just make sure you have like a lock on your notebook, so like no one can look at it. And keep a key with you, because that's the kind of book that I use. Not that anyone's going to be able to get into it, but like, you know, it's just a safety precaution in that regard. Note cards work too, yeah, that works. One thing you do not want to do, and I learnt this from my mistake, is never have a never have a notepad document with all your passwords on it. Because if you accidentally delete it, you're fucked. But yeah, if you have like a notepad with a lock attached to it, then you can go nuts and put your passwords down. Because people make multiple accounts for all sorts of things, and I don't mean like one website. I mean like, first you're gonna have like you're gonna have your Yahoo email if you have Yahoo. You're gonna have your YouTube account that you'll make. You're gonna have your Facebook account if you have a Facebook. You're gonna have what's the other one? Instagram. People like Instagram. Stuff like that, you know. If you don't have an Instagram, you have a Twitter. Everyone's going to have accounts tied to something at some point. I mean, I use Vroid, which is the 3D anime avatar maker thing on my mobile, and I had to make an account for that to use it. So, you know. Also, another thing you can do is, like, when you write down what email is associated with what service, you can always then say what... You can always write down what email you've signed up with that, in that regard. You need to write down your Insta as well, exactly. You need to make sure all of your stuff is safe, put down on a notepad, and boom. Level 42, that's a nice weapon. That was actually worth fighting that one AI for, actually. In fact, we'll throw that on when we get a chance. Please let it have some sort of thing attached to it already. No, it's blank. I mean, I could melt down 2 weapons and put them on. What's Damascus Blade got? Health recovery every 3 seconds. Guard damage gauge, experience increase. Critical damage increase. Soul gauge recovery for... I could maybe put the Masamune as a gimmick on it. We don't have a bloody blacksmith with us right about now, though. That's the only problem. I have to do that in town. There's 2 enemies to fight for this one. But yeah, if you do your password thing, you're all good. Usually I try and get as creative as possible with passwords. I throw in numbers, I throw in symbols, I throw in capital letters in certain spots in the password, so it's a bit of a throw-off. I get as creative as I can be with each password. That way there's no danger. Also, if there's a service that you used a lot of, authentication is always a must as well. If there's a service that you use a ton of and you're logging in every so often. I have to note verification for Twitch, naturally. It's funny because like some services are like, yeah, you use that for Discord. It didn't work out for me last time I did that though. And then we realised it was a fool's errand because I already had it enabled. That's why it weren't working. I figured it out. That's why it wasn't working for me. I'd already had it enabled. And what I was doing was essentially deactivating it and reactivating it. It only just occurred to me the other day when I was messing around with Discord on my desktop. I feel like such an idiot, like, after realising that. I had a bit of a fucking cheerleader moment today as well. OBS had an update, and what happened was, my docs, you know, the little panels that you can see what's going on with OBS, like your sources, for example, or your chat or whatever. All of that stuff was big. It was massive, and I couldn't see where the screen was when I capture stuff through OBS. And I was like, why is this happening? And then I realized I'd locked the user interface, and I must have dragged my mouse during the update and pulled the tabs really big and not noticed. So there was a logical explanation after all. I was just being a complete moron and didn't realize. And I was like, and I was under the impression that OBS's update had broken it, and it hadn't. It was just me being like not observant of what I was doing, you know, which is typical of me, really. I know, right? It's nuts when I'm doing shit like that. That's why I'm afraid of anything updating on my desktop sometimes, because I'm thinking, great, what's it going to break this time? And 9 times out of 10 it doesn't break anything, it's just, you know. Speaking of broken things, I need to see if my Pirates of the Caribbean video got, like, uploaded or not. No, it still says it's processing it. But I bet you when I get onto my desktop, it's going to say that it can't upload the video. And if that's the case, then I'm probably going to have to re-download it again from Twitch and hope that it works again. If not, I'm going to have to like find some other method of putting it onto YouTube. Also, another thing that annoys me is that it might be because of the music content ID thing, but like... But it might not be... What's the word I'm looking for? I'm getting distracted. Yeah, this guy's a bit OP. What's he using?
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
No, bullshit. Is there some sort of gimmick attached to his weapon? It's effective to guard, so I mustn't play defensive then. No wonder I was losing. This is such a gimmick. Finally, down you go. But yeah, it's like that when I'm on my desktop. I keep thinking any minute something's gonna break. I want that sword that she's holding. Wait a minute, it's the same Damascus sword that I've used before. It's the one that I'm using, but it's been recoloured. Hold on a minute. We can't recolouр our weapons, but the NPCs can. That's not fair. What if I want to... Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow, man. I have to... That's really cool. But I have to do something special for it. Or rather, I'll have to do like a special stream for your birthday that's just been and gone. That way we can like celebrate it. We'll even do like a birthday sing-along in the chat or something. Something like that. I don't know, I think he's offline today. Let me see if he's on Discord. Sometimes he's on. Sometimes he isn't. No, he's on Discord. He's probably playing something. He's probably on Steam playing Zestiria again. Grinding the heck out of that game. No, he's not online. He's not on Steam. Is he signed into Twitch? I've got him added on every bloody platform. We did that typical thing where we added each other on Twitch and then we're like, oh, we'll just add each other on every other service that exists. Who's Angra? Angra is Chips' friend, I believe. He's another streamer that streams on occasion, I believe. I think I've been into maybe a few of his streams. Not too many. I think I've been in when he was playing Pokemon, I think. He speaks fluent French, I believe. But he does speak a little bit of English, I think, but not as much. Mind you, I was watching Pinrin Pan last night. He's a Japanese Dark Souls streamer. And he speaks a little bit of English. He's a cool guy. He definitely has a lot of fun with the games that he plays, that's for sure. Like, a lot of fun. I'm having fun, I just wish I could learn to take an L for once, to be honest. This game does make me salty sometimes when it's a gimmick fight. Are we sure that we can't, like, recolour our weapons by now? That's so lame. Why did they not put that into the main game? At least into the Libra mode? I wanted to colour my weapon gold and stuff, just to make it look cool. Because who has realistic colours on their weapons? In a Soul Calibur game? No one, really. Plus, I don't think you even get a caliber or edge equivalent of your weapon. So, like, the idea of you being able to recolour your weapons in this mode would have been nice. Because then you could kind of make your own version of edge or caliber. I mean, you can. I'll show you what I mean. Hold on. I might as well show you. Let me just exit out. Whoops. Let me just leave the mode real fast. And I'll quickly show you through the character customizer. As you can see, I've made like a bunch of characters. So I made like an evil devil woman thing. She's even got a gold blade. Look at that. I even gave her like a gold sword. The Bootylicious characters, yes. She's basically Dark Ivy. That's basically this character in a nutshell. I don't even know what she's from. She might be from an anime or something. Anyway, so yeah, you click on the weapon that you want to recolor, right? So you go to colors. Look, it's here, right? You can recolor your weapons here. So like, if I wanted to make Soul Edge into a katana, I'd make it red. Like the blade red. And then I'd probably make the handle black as well. I'm not going to save this, by the way. So the handle would be like a solid black colour. And then I'll make the little indentation on the blade like a solid bronzy orange colour. Something like that. And then you can customize the scabbard colour as well. And because it's, you know, Soul Edge as a katana, you'd make that bit red. And there you go. That's roughly what Soul Edge would look like as a katana, kind of. If it was like not dirty or demonic in a way, it'd look like that. It'd have like a clean look to it. Continue without saving. But like, yeah, you can customize weapon colors, and yet you can't really do it in that little mode. Also, you can change your weapons to, where is it? Is it in fighting style? There we go. You have the swords here, like this one, Masamune, Typhering. And that's your lot, really. I don't know if there's any extra weapons through DLC, I don't think there is. The character mode, I just make a bunch of waifus usually and have them battle it out in tournament mode. I should do a Soul Calibur tournament for like 2020. Her face is kind of creepy. It's supposed to be. I think that was my intention when I designed her, was to be like this evil, undead witch / demonic entity. I'm never serious when I'm making waifu characters in games, TBH. Anyway, we're back on this mode. But yeah, like, you know, there's a lot of cool customization options, and like some of them are just very limited. Like, for example, the lizard people, you can't make female lizards. Basically, you can't make lizards with boobs, essentially. Because apparently lizard women don't have boobs. But it's a fantasy game, and like, Argonians in Oblivion have them, but like Oblivion and Skyrim, I guess. But in this game, they don't. I guess they're biologically accurate, as odd as that sounds. But then the other like races and character options just have limits on them. Like Colossus can't wear clothing, I don't think. Colossus are basically statues. We've not come across a single character that's based off of Colossus, actually. What's the gimmick? Kicks and throws. I can do that. I just wish you could turn the gimmicks off for this mode, really.
Take this. Take this.
We did pretty well, though, I suppose. Yeah, he's definitely one of those water muscle guys. Let's give him 5 grand. I'm not doing anything else with money right now. Thomas the Merchant. He seems to be a reoccurring character in this mode. We can't even buy mercenaries yet. They've not become available. I think I have to do a certain mission to unlock them, actually, if I recall. Oh, it's a Lizelot. This might be the mission we need to move the story forward, I'm not too sure. Unless I've got to do all of them with portraits attached, which I wouldn't be surprised.
Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater.
Sarah, don't be a hater.
Don't be a hater. Lights out. Lights out. Lights out. Lights out. Lights out. Don't be.
Yeah, basically. You know, the funniest thing is, like, Dynasty Warriors started out as a fighting game, very similar to Soul Calibur. It didn't last very long. By the time they made the second game, it became, well, Dynasty Warriors. Somewhere in an alternate universe, Soul Calibur became Dynasty Warriors, and Dynasty Warriors became Soul Calibur. Just think about that for a minute. To be fair, I'd love a Soul Calibur Warriors game. That'd actually be fun. We've got to protect a merchant for this mission. It's about right. I was just checking the time.
Ready?
Yeah. Lights out. Lights out. You got it. Lights out. Lights out.
I think I was a bit too OP for that mission. Tomb Raider gossip. Lizard Man? Oh no, it's the guy with the tonfas again. Fought him a bunch. Oh, it's not. I thought it was the guy with the tonfa. I don't know why.
Lights out. You got
Level 41. I think that's the highest attack threshold I have so far. .264 to 288 attack. The critical rate isn't as high though. It wouldn't be a good idea to equip it. As weird as that sounds, it may have a higher threshold, but the bonus wouldn't be good enough.
out! Don't lights out! Lights out!
I'll see if I can soul charge in the next fight.
Lights out! Lights out! You've got nerve!
You aren't ready! How dare you!
You've got nerve!
Yeah, I'm definitely stuck on chapter 4. I didn't mean to exit, god damn it. Apparently I've got to select from a list of locations to get to the next section. But I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Really? I couldn't just run up to the castle? I had to, like, go to the square menu? Hey, Exeter. Why? I don't... You barely use the square menu for this at all. You just click on locations, usually on the overworld. That's weird. It didn't do that earlier. Yeah, the game's been really dumb. It's doing these weird gimmicks that I'm not liking right now. I had to do a soul charging thing at one point, and that was tedious, because the soul charge mechanic you barely use. And to get to the next section, I had to go into this menu. I didn't know that, because the game didn't exactly prompt me for it. And I've rarely used this menu at all. I just thought you could walk up to the castle, but no, you have to select it from a weird menu. Because you can just fast travel via horse and cart anyway. Okay, I suppose we can move the story forward now. We're definitely a little bit OP for this mission. By the way, the dumb gimmick fight that we had to do with the soul charging, it was against Ivy of all people. So it became even more obnoxious in the end. Because Ivy and her distance attacks.
Battle 1. Fight! You shall die!
How useful is that power of yours?
Lights out. Lights out. Lights out.
Attack on you!
Lights out.
Battle 2. Fight!
Lights out. Lights out.
I'll leave your hope in shreds!
Lights out.
Take up!
Lights out.
You fight well.
Lights out.
This will be our final battle with Aswell. I doubt it. Then again,
Surges in your body.
how much more of the map can open up actually? Actually quite a bit of it. Now that I think about it. The final key. It's not going to be final though, something's going to happen. I mean, Aswell's involved. Aswell's a bit of a troll, to be fair. Unless they're gonna do that thing where they blatantly rushed the mode in development, and like, you defeat Aswell and that's the end. Oh god, I've just had a horrible thought. What if they end up making you fight that, like, abomination that he summons in the main arcade? I've got a feeling that's gonna happen.
Let us guide the human race together!
Lights out. Quit. Take lights out. Take lights out. Take lights out.
I'm not giving him a chance to recover. We've got to do that like Arthur's fourth maxim. Can't afford to give him an inch to like get any recovery.
Yet to reach my goal. Go ahead. Chaos. Stick with me.
Lights out. Lights out. Give it up. Take lights out. Lights out.
Why do you resist?
Lights out. Prepare to die.
Come to me, Soul Calibur! You have begun to change. I knew you would not disappoint. In that case, I shall have to show you the ace up my sleeve. I will not be defeated. Using you as the key, I will save the human race. I am so close, so very close to the moment my beloved humans shall be freed from their cruel fate. Let's be done with this. Will you stop me and emerge victorious? Or shall I claim victory and lead humanity to a new era? With all my might, I shall make you mine!
You got that one frame. That's pretty cool.
Your soul surges in your body.
I love the term Arthur's fourth maxim now. It's basically Uno, reverse Uno card. It's amazing. Oh, okay, it's a different version of Aswell then. He's a bit stronger than us, but we should be able to fight him. This is looking more like the final battle by every second, really. Unless this is like a form of him we fight and then we break off and then fight something else and do a bunch of side stuff until the next part.
Battle 1. Fight! So my! The old era has ended. A new age begins!
Is this just an alternate skin? I can't tell. Well, his name's Aswell. It's not like Aswell 4th form or whatever. He's got infinite soul charge, though. Of course, he recovers health. This guy really is Arden, isn't he, really?
Lights out. Lights out. Prepare to die.
He hit me with his super, yet I was able to get back on him.
To reach my goal.
I feel like I'm getting overconfident.
Lights out. Lights out.
Take this and this.
Lights out. Lights out.
I must have you. Take this and this.
Lights out.
Damn, I used my critical edge and I didn't mean to. No, we got him. Yeah, you'll unlock him as a playable character. Pretty much.
It's not
Oh no,
over yet.
it's not over yet. What's he gonna do now? What more can Aswell do?
I shall free humanity
Is he gonna summon the abomination or not?
From the binds of fate.
Oh shit, it's all over. Wait, Soul Edge was inside of us all that time, what?
You are the one I sought.
Like, I know we were basically the chosen one, but still. And I'm guessing depending on what your morality is, depends on what blade you wield at the end. So like, if you become a goodie, you get Soul Calibur, and if you become baddie, you get Soul Edge, basically. How cool would it be if we actually got a version of the weapon that we use in Soul Edge form? Like, we unlock a katana that looks similar to Soul Edge in a way. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Yeah, double the stats and double their HP, yep. Like, they just suddenly become godlike out of nowhere in the next, like, in the next half of the game or something. Yes. Okay, I think that's pretty much this mode finished, isn't it? Unless there's extra bonus content to do. Oh no, we're on the 5th chapter, so there is stuff to do. A new journey. Okay, no, never mind. The game does carry on. I was getting this weird feeling that Aswell was the end of the game, but I guess there's more. Because Aswell's such a commanding presence that you can't help but think that he's kind of like end boss material. Oh, what if they give Cervantes the extra treatment that he deserves? Because he's a character that's been way too overlooked. Especially in this game. Oh yeah, Grow as well. We don't even know what happened to him. He like disappeared, and according to the story. It's obvious that Grow is going to survive. Unless Libra mode is its own timeline. I was going to say, I think Libra's like... I think Libra mode is its own canon, per se. Azure Knight fella, Siegfried. I have to wonder now if Soul Edge is even a weapon that we can use. Probably not. Yeah, that's lame. So, wait a minute. We get to use Soul Edge once in that one moment, but we never get to use it again. This is why legendary weapons should be a thing in this game, and they didn't bring them in. Enough people to get a party game going. I'd be open to that. I was open to do a fucking Mario Kart multiplayer session last night until I realised how rude they were being. But yeah, I'd be down for that. I'd have to get a game that people could play, obviously, but guaranteed Wildy'd want to join in. I was thinking about doing a bit of online multiplayer for like Minecraft Dungeons or something, but I don't really know anyone else who has the game, sadly. And the problem is it's not on Steam, so it's on the Microsoft Store, isn't it? Naturally. Also, I got some good news actually. I'll quickly Discord you if you're on Discord. There we go. Also, I managed to like get the screenshot of that just as Wildy had messaged me on Discord as well. It was a very peculiar moment. But yeah, that's the good news that I can quickly throw your way, is that I actually managed to get EPSXE to actually function. Let's go for the potential candidates.
Battle 1. Fight.
Thunder's on sometimes, isn't he? But he's not always on. My sister as well, yes, that's true. My sister would be willing to do it. Sean probably would as well. I'd have to, like, coax him into doing it. And the best thing is we could all do it without voice chat or whatever. We could do it with voice chat, either way, it doesn't really matter either way. I know Sean might do voice chat though.
Is that all?
Maybe Tom as well. Tom would be down for that. Problem is though, he doesn't have a computer. Which means if it's something that could be played with mobile and PC, then that'd be fine. Is Jackbox, like, playable across multiple platforms? Or is it only certain versions that can play with each other? I don't know much about Jackbox. Switch Android selected systems. Okay, so some have it. Any browser? Okay then. Oh, there's a Nintendo Switch version. I know he has a Switch. I could get him the Switch version. But it depends if the Switch version works with multiple things. Depends if crossplay is a thing. So let me just double check. There's also a PS4 version. He has a PS4 as well, so that's doable. Like I said, I'll have to do a bit of research and figure out how we could set it up. I'd be down for that though, definitely. Oh, is that how it works? Really? I thought everyone had to, like, have the game owned and do what it is. Okay then. Time mode controller sucks. That's true, yeah. Like I said, I'll do a bit of research and figure it out then. If I get the game, one of the packs, and then people with browsers can join in, then that's fine. I'm assuming the Steam version would be best for me to get, really. Yeah, there's a few candidates that can play with us. My sister hasn't been on recently though. She's been spending time with her boyfriend, to be fair. They've been doing a lot of Christmassy stuff on the evenings. And they've been watching like movies together and stuff. So that's why she's not really been on. And that's fine, you know. I mean, you know, while her boyfriend's off work, makes sense, really. Make sure I research what games are in each pack and which ones I like the sound of. I will do that, actually. In fact, let me write this down, because I've got like a pen and paper here. I'll write down the candidates as well while I'm here, who could play with us. If we're going to get Thunder involved, I'll have to probably message him ahead of time, to be fair. And that depends if he's free. Oh, there's also Chips as well. Chips is another possibility, although he hasn't been on lately. But I'm sure if I messaged him on Discord, he could come along too. I don't know what Chips has been up to lately, so I'm not too sure. But I did see him stream a few nights back though. I'm trying to remember what it was he was streaming. I think it was Pokemon, maybe. I was gonna say the invitation's open to any of your Steam friends as well, but I don't know if that's a good idea, to be fair. Unless, you know... Unless you can trust them at their absolute best behaviour, quote unquote. No, I don't want to exit my mode. I had a feeling that would be the response. Okay, that's fine then. We'll just work with the small group that we have and see if we can get something set up. Could be a good way to celebrate the new year, actually. That could be quite fun. If we can't get anything together, and it all goes to shit, and I can't get everything to line up, we could just play Orange Juice on stream for like the new year or something. Well, not New Year, but like after the New Year or before New Year or whatever. I mean, we could use Orange Juice as the backup. Maybe find like a random lobby and see what other players we can find. Another gimmicky fight. They absorb health. Okay, that's not terrible. I wish I had that perk to absorb health. Yeah, I know it does. But what I mean was, if I can't get everyone to like jump up for the Jackbox stuff, then we could just have OJ as a backup and just stream it. We don't have to, but like, you know, it's an option that's there, kind of thing. Yeah, that fight was a little bit frustrating. That's a good two-handed sword. Whoops. Tiziana level 55. Am I able to get mercenaries now? Mercenaries work weirdly in this game, by the way. Yeah, they join you after you defeat certain ones. What was that browser game there where you could like draw stuff and you had to guess? Mind you, you need voice chat for that, don't you, if I recall? I can't remember now. That was also a thing, wasn't it? I'm not making that an option, I'm just remembering it. Well, we could make it an option, you never know. It's a mean looking sword. Looks a bit like the Buster Blade. This guy's already frustrating to fight against. There we go. It's that reach that he's got. Kept shutting me down before I could get close enough. Yeah, so we can actually have mercenaries with us. Go on, we'll start the match with one of our mercenaries. Excuse me. So we're going to be playing as a different character now. Oh wait, they fight automatically? I thought you controlled the mercenaries, I guess it's not the case. So you're basically watching the game fight itself when you have a mercenary. I don't like that. I'd rather like players than It's kind of a cool concept though, I suppose, but it's just literally watching a CPU match. Out of curiosity, is a mercenaries like once use only, or do they stick with you? Yeah, I'm not taking chances. I know what they mean by negative harassing usage, but still, I'm not taking chances. I changed the channel points perk to a different name anyway, so you know, better to be safe than sorry, as it were. Oh, so they're once used. When they've fought, they pretty much go their merry way. It was also other words as well that got the ban hammer as well, 2 of them, which are used in negative connotations as well. Wasn't just that one word. Oh, you do now, okay. So I thought it was just, well, no, when you told me yesterday, I was under the impression it was just one word, and then I looked it up, and then I realised it's 2 other words included as well. Oh, it's Grow, but he's gone all psychopathic. Or feral, I guess you could say. Well, they've given Grow a bit more character depth in this mode, kind of. Because in the arcade, he kind of just activates his feral mode, but he doesn't lose sanity, if you know what I mean. No, I see what you mean. Like that. To be fair, those have been used as a negative, like, in a negative light, per se. Especially the other 2 words, the most. Oh, they can. Actually, yeah, that is kind. You are right there. I didn't put that into. I didn't realize until you just mentioned that. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I didn't think of that actually. Because I don't really know many people that are asexual, to be fair. So yeah, now you mention it in that way, that makes a lot of sense now. Sony is pulling the PS4 version of Cyberpunk and offering refunds. Well, that's kind of what happens with a technical mess, I guess. Yeah, so mercs are only once use only. I'll just not use a mercenary, because it's kind of meh. It's a nice feature though, but it's like, it's one of those unnecessary features. I was gonna say something like, imagine, like, what was it? I could just imagine like LTG. LTG wouldn't be able to tell many of his amazing stories actually with the new rules in effect. Now that I think about it, because those would be considered pretty bad. Man, he's countering everything I'm doing. Nah, he got me on that round. Trying to see if I can... No, there's no ring outs. Oh, okay. That was me going for cheap tactics and I can't even do that. Damn, that damage he does though. That grab does too much damage.
Lights out. Lights out. Lights out. Ready? Lights out.
Okay, I got him that time.
Final battle. Fight.
Well, no, it's true. Oh, I know. I think I know who you're referring to. I know. Actually, yeah, now you mention it, yeah, I do recall. Got him. Oh, now we have Soul Edge, of course.
Forgive me.
Wow, he seriously died. Wait, that's it? No, that can't be it, surely. So Gro dies, I guess, then. In this, like, timeline. I'm assuming if you go good with all your decisions, he gets saved as opposed to dying, probably. If I had to hazard a guess. There's probably like an ending where he's alive and, you know, brought back to sanity, maybe. I wonder if there's anything after the credits. Like maybe an extra like chapter or something. They even mention Siegfried briefly, but you don't see him. Unless they shove him in a little shitty side mission, because he kind of gets second-hand treatment in this game. Even though they made him the poster boy of the series for years. He's kind of like this game's Jin, now that I think about it, Siegfried. Although it could be, the chapter at the end could be like an infinite chapter where you just do a bunch of side stuff for the sake of doing it. I don't think I'll really be doing that. Because I read online that there's no legendary weapons, so I don't really see the need to do it, other than for completionists' sake, really. I think that's probably the biggest gripe with this game, is that there is no legendary, like, weapons for anyone else. And the reason I like the legendary weapons so much is because they weren't considered canon. They were basically other forms of Calibur and Edge put into other weapon formations. And I always kind of liked that. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting one of the SNK characters is a guest character in this game. You have to pay for them though. Fortunately, I don't have the season passes yet. I'll probably get them later down the line at some point. And then I could do like maybe one stream where I play around with the characters for a bit. They should have an arcade section for each of them as well as a story for them in each part. Okay, here we are.
Your soul surges in your body.
Unsung hero. Oh, I don't think we're done yet then. Okay, we're at the epilogue now, I think. Yes, looks like I called it. I think I called it anyway. Actually, what is this? Droner's Dojo. That's a mission I've not seen before. Let's quickly go over to it. Oh, it's just training. I didn't do the training. That's probably why I didn't get the soul charge ability very well, because I should have maybe done a training mission to get myself through the basics. Yeah, looks like that's it. Story-wise, I think you're pretty much just stuck doing side missions. And you might, you know, get some extra weaponry for it, which have got better stats, but I don't really see the need for me to carry on. Especially with the lack of legendaries. Like, no interest. Did I even get anything special, or not? Filter by attack power. No, I didn't get like it. Yeah, you don't even get like a legendary for doing it, which is a bit of a shame because legendaries don't exist. Oh well. That was fun for what it was. I mean, it was alright. I mean, the mode was fun. It was... What's the best way I can describe it? It was fun, but yet fleeting, I guess is the best description I can give. The lack of legendary weaponry is enough to put me off on it, though. I don't feel this adventure mode, although Libra mode is basically this game's adventure mode, I don't think it's as good as Free's. Free had a lot of stuff you could do, and you had legendary weapons which could be unlocked, which was nice. There was lots of stuff you could do. Armor customization as well. Even 4 had like a tower mode, which is a similar premise. 4 though, you'd end up like fighting to win different types of prizes. Like in tower mode, they start you off with nothing. You just have your basic weapon and basic clothing, and you have to like do certain fights and unlock extra equipment by going through each fight. And each equipment piece gives you certain stats, which felt really rewarding in its own right. I think really when it comes down to the Calibur series, a lot of people prefer 3 and 4s, like adventure mode or tower mode, because it feels rewarding to start off with like bare bones stuff and then work your way up. Whereas in this, you can kind of just, you'll get weapons given to you, but they're just the prescribed weapons that are already in the game, and you don't get anything extra special for doing the main mission all the way through or whatever. Like, you'll just get the same weapon that you have equipped, but it's got slightly better stats. So it's like meh. And to add insult to injury, you can't even recolor your own weapon in this mode, which is a bit of a shame. Because you can recolor your weapon in character creation mode. Outside of this mode, as it were. But yeah, I'm going to exit out for the time being. And I guess I'm going to be off for now, really. That's pretty much going to be my end of Libra. Like I said, it was fun yet fleeting. But hey, you know, it is what it is. I don't think there's any other modes I could really do. Just let me double check. I mean, yeah, there's arcade. A chronicle mode is story mode, I think. I think I've done that. Should we quickly go through arcade mode? I'm sure I've done it before, though. Yeah, I've done it before multiple times. Speaking of which, can you play as your created character? Yes, you can. You can actually play as anybody that you've made. You don't get like a unique ending for it though. That's another thing I liked in Soul Calibur 4. If you did the arcade mode with a created character, you get a cutscene with that character. I think in this you don't even get that, if I recall. Actually, is the cinematic at the end actually unlocked for that? Encyclopedia. You can unlock multiple galleries and stuff from the other Soul Calibur games. That's interesting. Soul Calibur 5 was another fun game, but you know what the problem was with Soul Calibur 5? It was kind of during... It was put out during the time, like, last gen was kind of on its hind legs, really. And there's not many modes on it. I don't think there's even an adventure mode for 5. People prefer to 5 as like a week installment. Soul Blade, first game. This is all concept art, isn't it? Yeah, it is. What? That's how much it costs for S... Yeah, another thing, that's another gripe. I'm getting all uppity here, but like you don't even earn SP for the adventure mode, which is another weird thing. You have to do like arcade mode back to back multiple times. It's very strange the way they handled unlocking SP. You'd think that they'd add it to the mode where you're putting more time into it, if you know what I mean. Arcade you'll go through a few times, but like Libra, you'd think they'd want you to go through it, not go through it, but like do a bunch of side stuff and earn SP that way. You can convert it, but it's like the payoff isn't that great. So let me check if anything unlocked in Soul Chronicle. I doubt it. No, all of this stuff got done. Oh well. Rightio. That's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and this pretty much concludes my run through of Libra. I guess I'll be seeing you in the next stream, whenever that'll be. It'll be tomorrow, but I'll do something a bit different tomorrow. I could maybe pick up from Mario 5 and finish the DLCs off in one stream. I did say I'd do it on the weekend, but I could just do it tomorrow. So, you know. Right. Ciao for now.